we talk about the lack of education, right? There's also lack of support at home. This is why working moms struggle. According to studies and according to a lot of articles and research, 70% of caring for children and elderly relatives are done by mothers. Well, when my kids were growing up, I always have at least 1 to 2 people with me in the house because I cannot really manage it. But the negative, I mean, it's not a negative. I'll say, when you're a working mom, the moment you step at home, your children forget whoever is around. They always say, only mommy. So that is why even they might say, oh, there's support at home. You have a nanny, you have family members. I understand that. But, the children's need for the mother is always there. That's why every mother, the moment they reach home, your kids are always behind you. They're always chasing you because in their mind, I need mommy. And this is why Working Moms Academy will offer coffee connections. You just need a space, right, for you to breathe and to share. And we're going to have that. We started that already last week where moms do share tips and techniques. How do you manage, schooling of the kids online and homeschooling? And we had a great discussion about that. We also will launch soon an online playgroup because I know a lot of, children, they are playing online and we want a safe community for children. So we're going to introduce this soon. And of course, we're going to have expert speakers and coaches because this is where, moms can bring their expertise to help women. And let me just talk about it more. Why do we need support for working moms? Number one, I know Anuj will agree, right? Or Emmy will
Yes.
agree and Sandra as well. A happy wife is a happy life. Or if you don't understand, just understand how is your life when your mom's not well? I mean, you can understand. I mean, growing up, I know how my mom's mood can affect the whole day. And as a mother myself, I know how my emotions can impact my children. When I experienced burnout in 2014, I remember my kids always asking me, Mommy, are you okay? Because even without speaking, the kids can feel the feelings of the mother because we are the emotional center of the family. And also, right, only happy mothers can raise happy children. I know a lot of, they said 264 million people are suffering from depression currently. And a lot of 94% of people are lonely. And it is actually the mother who can really help hold the family's emotion. So maybe, Anuj, you can share, how is your experience at home? How is your wife's emotions affecting the whole family?
I think it affects a lot. The good thing, at least in my personal life, is my mom. Although both of us
Ah,
were boys, brothers, and I also
uh-huh.
have two boys, of my own.
Okay.
It was important to, support. So when I was obviously growing as a kid, my mom ensured that we also are supporting the family at home. Dad being a teacher in education profession, it was very important for us to inculcate those values and culture at home. And I'm glad that we are also able to do that with my family. Supporting my wife, supporting my kids. The boys also need to understand, that eventually it's going to be kind of a partnership where both the husband and wife and also the kids, are helping each other and growing together. Otherwise, there's not going to be any balance between all
Mm,
the family members. Very, very important
that's
to have a support system.
very true. Thank you, Anuj, for sharing. That's true, right? The values of the children comes from the mother. This is what I learned. And that the kids will not, do what you say. The kids will always copy what you do. So,
Very true.
Emmy, how is that happy wife and happy life working for you? Maybe you can share a bit.
Yeah, I believe in that principle because being a happy wife, it really you can see how your husband and your kids feel the same way too. And for me, as a person, as a mother, I treat my kids as friends. I don't really see them as my children really. Even for my husband, I treat him as my boyfriend instead of husband. So it's different, right? Being a boyfriend, we treat him, we do surprises. I always surprise him actually for birthdays or even not necessarily any event. So that's the only way we feel happy. Not necessarily you have to buy huge things or something that's really precious, but every single moment you try to appreciate that. So I believe in being happy, you as a person, as a mother, you really translate that to all your family members, including your parents too, not only your not only your husband and kids, but also your parents.
That's true. Thank you so much. That's why Sandra, right? I think it's March, if I am correct. We will have this emotional intelligence training together with Quintegral. We're gonna post it soon. That am I correct, Sandra? Do you have those dates already for emotional intelligence training?
Um, yeah, I will just have to check that. That's come. We also have February actually for emotional
Oh,
intelligence. Yes.
okay. So
Family.
just we're gonna post it soon in the website
Yes.
and both in the Working Moms Academy LinkedIn page. But emotional intelligence is very critical. That is why this is one of the course offering that we'll have in Working Moms Academy in partnership, of course, with Integral Asia and American Management Association. Okay, that is also other than Working Moms Academy's partnership with Quintegral Asia. We will also have, of course, upcoming programs with the expert speakers. We're gonna have LinkedIn personal branding for mothers by Virginia Bautista. She is one of the top experts in Asia in terms of LinkedIn personal branding. I know when Virginia and had this conversation, she said mothers find it difficult to really post something in LinkedIn related to their families because they don't know up to how much they can share. They're also afraid to share about their struggles because they know how much other people can judge them. But I think it's very important to have this information. And of course, Emmy, one of our advisors, can share us more information about brand image excellence and professional presence workshop. Emmy is an international coach and speaker also who has, certifications from UK, and she is really an experienced professional and of course an entrepreneur who has so much to share. So I'm very excited. And of course, one of our teachers also is Mirna Natividad. She is already a senior citizen, but Mommy N, as they call it, she has filled over 20 businesses. Now she's teaching individuals how can you find your ikigai, the right career and business for you, because this is where her expertise is in terms of helping people, really find the right business. Because at home, I remember when I told my mom I want to be a business owner, she was like, I think corporate is better. So, but I always believe there's a right career for the right person. It's all about getting the right mentors, right? So we have a lot of expert speakers already in the pipeline, and we'll of course soon introduce these programs as well for the academy.